me to calm down. Now tell me to be quiet.
Okay.
You better get my money, Miss. Somebody better get my money. She had no business throwing it down there.
That's actually giving me flashbacks to when I also worked minimum wage.
If she didn't know my order, she should have got somebody that knows it. That's why they'll be here all their life doing minimum wage fashion.
Oh my god, that's horrible. Oh my god, I worked in the service industry for so long, and this is the kind of customer that makes you run behind the counter and get someone that has more of a backbone and knows how to deal with this kind of situation. Like, this is actually, I got a bit of PTSD from this. It's kind of scary.
Trying to help you.
I'm sorry, but I don't need your help.
Yes, you do, mother. You gotta ask.
Okay, I've seen this video before. Like, the very beginning seemed maybe a little aggressive, but like fairly normal, but it goes off the rails very quickly.
Jesus Christ,
I
we're all
don't have
sinners.
to do anything.
We're all sinners.
Okay.
He's not gonna force you to do it.
You're sinning right now.
No, I'm not, motherfucker. You fucking accuser. Get the out of here, you fucking accuser. You motherfucking accuser. Get the out of here.
It is just not good. She is not happy. And I don't think that he got out of there. I think that she was quickly evacuated after. So it just goes off the rails so quickly. You never would have expected it.
Did Starbucks Corporation say that?
No, the manager did.
What was the reason why?
She didn't have to give me a reason. She said that you're recording on their property, and it's they don't wish you to do that. So.
Did you know that I did not record?
It doesn't matter. They can ask you to leave for whatever reason they want. They don't have to give you a reason, or me. They can say you're an unwanted subject, this being private property. It'd be no different than me just walking in your living room, putting my feet up and watching TV. It's private property, you can tell me to leave.
Should I call corporate?
You sure can. I don't know if
Okay.
it's a franchise or if it's corporately owned, but you can call whomever you like.
Okay, well, thank you. I'll leave.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
I mean, listen, everyone got to the point. She had some questions. Do I think that the police should have had to have been called? Absolutely not. But you know what? He came over, he told her how it is. He explained it to her in a way that I feel like everyone can understand. I mean, he's like, it's private property. It's the same thing as me coming into your house and just sitting down and hanging out. So whether you like that answer or not, that's the truth. So it shouldn't have had to get to this, I don't know, level, but at least she's leaving. At least she listened when, you know, they got there and he explained everything. Oh, Karen in First Class Part 2. Hopefully Part 2 is the juicier of the two parts.
Who are you, my school teacher?
Playing that loud music to disturb everyone. Your kind does not fit into first class. It's not
What does
quite
that?
here.
What does that even mean? What does that mean?
You need to
What
show
does
some
that mean?
respect.
Okay.
What does that mean? Karen's talking about people needing to show respect while she's just like harassing somebody who's just trying to take a train trip. A train trip, that was kind of hard to say.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Why did you do that?
Oh, because there is like a lot of things in this part and I needed it.
The amount of employees that I see at Walmart are like over 65 years old. So whenever I'm at Walmart, I try and behave the most. You know what I mean? I'll walk back, I'll put things back at Walmart because they have that sweet old man in the front with stickers. He's saying, please don't do that. Please don't do what that trashy woman did. Please have a great day. I'm 77 years old. I just made your day. How does that sound? Handing out smiles and discounts. Walmart.
Oh, Walmart, where all the Karens flock to. I feel like they hold their meetings here. Imagine yelling like that in public. Like, how do you not feel so embarrassed? You know, it would be so embarrassing to just scream like that. So weird. Poor employee. Just dealing with it like a champ, though. Oh my god. Wow. Is that a McDonald's? I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of funny, but obviously ridiculous. I mean, I don't know, what is he doing and why is he doing that? He's like smashing the window. To be fair, I get it though. Why is the ice cream machine always broken?
Let's be honest. Why? But no, there's no reason to smash people's windows like that.
You're not gonna go anywhere. We're gonna call the police.
Yeah, you know what happens to you when you assault someone? You'll go to jail.
Good. Sure, okay, when the police get it, we'll see.
Yeah?
We'll see, okay? Yeah.
Okay, yes, we will.
We'll see.
Okay, good.
You shoplift here. You can't shoplift here.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
You don't shoplift here. You can go somewhere else, but not here.
Fine. Let me go.
Dang, man, this is a classic Karen clip. Just, you can't. She was caught. I'm pretty sure she was arrested after this. You can't steal. You can't steal there. You can't steal anywhere. And I feel bad for the guy who has to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, just shouldn't have to deal with that when you just are trying to work at a store. Just shouldn't be your job. A woman berates waitress for giving her menu with calories. I mean, I can understand why this would be triggering, but I'm pretty sure that there's like some, well, at least in Canada, there was some law where like franchises have to list calories. Like once you reach a certain number of stores or something like that, you have to list calories, or at least a range.
Now I've got to sit here and read that, and you don't understand how difficult that is for me to sit here and read.
Let me explain, okay? These menus that we have are brand new, okay? We are trying to work with two different types of menus, some that come with calories, some that don't come with calories. And we are trying so hard to accommodate everybody.
Yeah, but not hard enough.
Because this was an error. This was, you know, I'm not a robot. I'm a human.
Right.
And I've just picked up the wrong
And
menu,
I'm a
and
human
sorry.
too. And now you've ruined my day because I've got to sit here and read the calories on there. And you know what? Now I don't want anything. Because now I've got to sit there and count it all up and decide what I want. And now I'm in my head. And that's really difficult for me. And you're sitting there saying, oh, it's fine, you look lovely, but you don't know.
Okay. Here's the deal. I am very empathetic to what she's going through. You never know what somebody's got going on, what they're currently struggling with, what they're trying to overcome. You never know. And nobody goes, like, well, most regular good people don't go around trying to, like, trigger somebody. Okay? So, fully understanding and giving you the benefit of the doubt and saying like, yeah, you were probably really triggered in that moment. So that's probably going to be my excuse for why you're acting like that. But also, I don't really think that there's any excuse. You could have just asked for a new menu. Also, like, it's other people's jobs to do the best that they can and try their best to treat everybody with kindness, but it's not anybody else's job to just like read your mind and know what's going on. This is like a complete stranger to you who doesn't know you. Like she said, I'm not a robot, I'm a human. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Where it's like, I fully empathize having that experience and being in that moment and like having something happen to you that's deeply affecting you. Completely understand. Is it okay to just, like berate server that you don't know who's like apologizing and explaining that she's doing her best? I don't know. I don't think that that's right.
Fight back and find out that you can't make a coffee right. Because you don't have brain cells. You need to shut your mouth. Because by tomorrow you're not gonna.
Okay, so she's yelling like this before they even have made her drink. And then at this, like, it cuts and she's coming back in. So they clearly still made it for her. If she was sitting there telling me I had no brain cells, there's not a chance in hell she's getting that frappuccino. No, ma'am.
Natalia, what is your name? Natalia?
Natalia is a household name.
What a psycho. What a psycho Karen. Jeez Louise. And she keeps coming back like 3 times. She turns around just to, continue to harass a Starbucks employee. Like, imagine getting that heated over a frappuccino. Karen, just go drink your whipped cream. Like, relax, you weirdo.
Are you for real? Are you for real?
This is a crime. This is just okay. Low key, man, just let it happen. Walmart can pay for it. Now it's a basketball game, okay. It is a fun little holiday TikTok. Just a guy committing a crime. You're not getting injured, possibly gravely injured because you're trying to save Walmart a couple of shampoos. No, don't get involved. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad. The guy's stealing what seems to be like cleaning stuff, personal hygiene aisle. So I feel bad that he's stealing that kind of stuff. If he had an Xbox 360 or whatever in his hand, a little bit different.
I'm gonna pay you
you out of my own money. The rest of the 150, okay? You need to apologize for like going off. Like you were just being mad wild. Like you could have asked.
You said you were gonna pay me $300 and then you didn't.
Alright, you could have talked to me directly. Like why?
I don't even know who you are. I don't have your number. Who are you?
That's just somebody who got mad that they got caught being shady. That's really all that is.
Your friend Sneago is recording this conversation. Can you tell him to stop recording it, please? Or else it's gonna affect your pay.
It's gonna affect his pay too. Yo, bro, your power tripping is crazy. Over $150. You see that?
Stop recording. Can you stop recording? It's not funny at this point. It's not content for you to put on your YouTube. Like, can you delete that?
Is like somebody who just doesn't want to be exposed because they didn't pay somebody. You gotta pay people. If you promise to pay people, you better pay them. Don't mess with people's money. It's rude.
You the age of my son. You can't say that to me. Okay? I'll complain about that on the last of the camera.
Oh my god. Just for some extra fries? That's so sad. That's so sad. Obviously he was having like a really, I don't know, he seems like he's going through something pretty serious and he just like takes it out on this fry situation because I mean, who else is gonna react like this if you didn't have something else going on the side? I mean, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Lucky there's that glass there between the workers and the customers. I mean, I'm not saying that's gonna do anything. That's not gonna, I mean, it seems like someone could like push that over if they wanted to, but at least no one's gonna like get anything on you when they're screaming in your face. Maybe there's like some kind of like barrier of protection there. That sucks. That sucks.
You're being an annoying young man.
Please excuse me, I'm not here to disturb.
Welcome to This is the Regular World. Are you really trying to sell your bike? Is there any part of you who's trying to be an annoying young man?
Is there any part of her that's trying to be an annoying Karen? Because it's working. If so, she's doing a great job.
I must say this. I'm not here to disturb anybody.
I had not been bothering you at all. I had not said anything to you. You followed me over there and started recording me for some reason. I think you were provoking me. Yeah, okay, have fun in prison.
In prison? Gosh, she went off. Have fun in prison. No worries. She knows what's gonna happen. Prison over this encounter. I didn't know people could get sent to prison for that.
Stop! Literally, you're touching me. You're touching me. What? So, you literally step away. Step right there where you're moving. You think it's funny, but I gotta fold all these boxes later. So stop laughing, stop smiling, and step over there. Get the out! There you go. Whoa.
Honestly, like, I don't agree with violence ever, but sometimes you have to physically move a person. You know, he just took him out. That's it. And sometimes you just gotta do that because people aren't respecting you or your rules. And yeah, I don't know. I do have a problem with violence, but I think that this one was fine. It wasn't really violence. It was just aggressiveness. No one got hurt or anything.
Bosses are? No. Are you going to handle the boss? No. Because you see that you've got a house here that gets 7 years of tenure. How in the world do you get 7 years of tenure to your customers? Just make it safe.
Sir, we have been trying to be reasonable to you, but you are just keep back talking to us.
That's right.
Okay, or you can just shut up, listen to us. Like, for sure, it is 100% my job to make sure that you're satisfied. But that ends when you like refuse to work with me, when you refuse to be satisfied. There's only so much I can do as an employee.
That's right. You ever hear the customer is always correct? It's not back talk asking for a sandwich for the way they want. Now, if I'm asking you for a fucking pork chop on that sandwich, that's out of control.
Call the cops. Can we finish this so you can get out of here?
Man, I like he knows he's wrong, and you can tell because he used the, well, haven't you heard that the customer's always right? I'm like, yeah, I heard that in 1920. Like, it's 2022. The customer is not always right. In fact, most of the time, the customer's wrong, okay? Customer's almost never right. And plus, if you think you know so much, how about you clock in, throw on an apron, and make your own sandwich?
Checking out that new iOS. Nice. That new notch at the top. Calls the police in 18 seconds flat. Yeah, let's steal these phones, but first, let's just break this first. Okay, so your plan's to steal all the phones, but first you're gonna kick them in 900 times. You're like, yes, I finally got it. It looks like this. You're like, yeah, don't steal phones, but also this is the right situation. If someone's stealing or someone's doing a heist with like 9 of their friends in an Apple store, film, sure, step back, don't get involved. Apple can pay for this one, I'm sure.
Sure.
Just to let the boss know you're doing it right or what?
Well, if that's the case, I'm letting myself know. I'm on social media.
You're not supposed to be here?
I said I'm on social media.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Weird. That's a weird interaction. I want to know more about this TikTok though. Like this account in particular. What is she doing? I'm intrigued. I would watch this TikTok, I feel like, because I feel like she's about to unload this thing. This is something I've never seen. If anybody knows whose TikTok this is, let me know, because I want to watch some of these videos that she's got going on. I know that's like besides the point, but I'm just really intrigued over what that account did.
I'm not breaking any laws. No, I'm not. They're just going to tell me to leave too. That's all they're going to do. Don't touch me. Or I'll be calling on you. Don't touch me. Don't touch me or call them on you. Now I'm going to charge you with assault.
I don't know. That's embarrassing. There's something about that like, is it worth it though? You have to wonder like what he's upset about.
Then I will be calling the police. Okay? Then I will call the police. Okay?
Oh my god. Can you imagine being thrown out like that? No, I don't know what's more embarrassing. The temper tantrum or being like pushed out of the store like that. At some point though, aren't you just gonna, or maybe he just likes it. Maybe he's just really into that kind of stuff. Props to the security guy though. I think he handled that really well. Yeah, he barely touched him. I mean, he just put like one hand on his back and he got just kind of like pushed. You gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Parents worldwide.
This is what your generation does. You go on Grindr and do hookups. You show.
Like, we're talking about like a Tesla parking spot and somehow she's talking about Grindr and doing hookups. Ma'am, what I do in my own personal time has nothing to do with a Tesla parking spot. You weirdo.
Every part of your body, you have no self-respect. Oh my goodness. None whatsoever.
Okay, let's just...
No.
Karens are insane. Oh.
He comes and tries to tell me what I can do.
There is a sign there, right?
Sorry, I can't see.
There is a sign there though, right?
Need to make it bigger.
Karen just does not want to admit that she's wrong either. Of course not. Why would she? Why freaking would she? Oh my god. What an insane woman. Like, just so angry over somebody being like, hey, that's actually for electric vehicles. As you can see, the whole like plug-in situation. So maybe if you just want to go in one of the regular. And she's like, you and Grindr and you don't respect your body. So strange. That's so annoying. And to like get a recording of it and stuff too is just so, like somebody fell asleep on a plane and their heads to the side. Oh my god. Yep, what an asshole. People are crazy. People are crazy. Oh wee! I hope he got in trouble. I hope he got like a fine or something. I don't even know what you could possibly do legally in that situation, but like, he barely even said I'm sorry. That's so annoying. Woman gets instant karma walking across busy road. Classic. I love dashcam videos. Oh. Is she insane? Is she absolutely insane? Imagine walking across a road that busy and just like not looking at the oncoming traffic. It's absolutely bizarre. Like, that's so weird. I hate that. I hate that. People like that really make me angry. I don't know why.
I don't know why. Maybe that's something I need to work on.
When I look up his salary and it's under 400K. We live in a world where a man has to be financially stable just to date a broke woman. You don't miss. Oh, you don't miss. That's it. It's so true though. I just think that like being a good person, caring about me, having like similar interests, having a similar sense of humor, having a good time together, having somebody you can trust. Like there's just so many things that are more important than how much money somebody makes. Because also like I don't care how much money you make because like as a human being, I have to make enough money to support myself. I'm just like not interested in that because like that's your own deal that you need to figure out for yourself. I'm worrying about my finances. You worry about yours. It's like obviously something you have to talk about when you're like getting married or like having kids or something, but that being the reason you don't date somebody is weird.
When you have no Valentine or class. Yeah, again, Walmart, know what I mean? Every time you see that friendly old man in the front, that 76-year-old man with that sticker, puts it on your chest, just know he might have to clean this up after you're done your little Snapchat. Not even a TikTok too, like a Snapchat. You're getting like 13 people to watch it, maximum for clout. Get out of here.
Katie, you're looking at me here. I'm size 26. I'm 18 stone. I'm 45 years old, okay? You said you've never seen a fat, happy person. You're looking at one. Because fat and being fat and happy is...
I do not know what you're happing.
Celebrating.
But I don't believe you can be fat and happy.
You see, you think I should be ashamed of the fact that I'm fat, okay? And I think that what I am actually is not ashamed. I'm not proud of being fat. I'm not ashamed of it. But if I was creating and generating the kind of unhappiness that you do with those kind of words, that would be something to be ashamed of, not being fat.
I love that. She's just like a person, like, you can just tell that when she speaks, people listen. Maybe not the Karen she's talking to, but like, I had nothing to say during that whole thing because I was just focusing on what she was saying. And I do like that. Like, that sort of like thinking of like the body positivity where it's just like, it's not something I'm ashamed of. It's not something I'm proud of. It's just, this is just like the body that I live in. This is just it. This exists. I guess neutrality is almost the way to look at it. I appreciate what she has to say. I really did. And yeah, like why should she just have to be upset? That's stupid. That's weird. That's weird. And that's thinking that's clearly done by somebody who's miserable, i.e. that other Karen she was owning. I love that. Idiot thought he could drive through an oil spill. Imagine you have to get somewhere so badly, you just have no common sense left.
You're talking to it. You're talking to the manager. Get out. You're not going to be served here. Period. Bye. Bye.
And she's like yelling back at her. I mean, I would love to know more context. I love this. I love this. I love it when, look at these, like, it's like a worker standing up for themselves and they've got a million other customers, right? They've got 100 other orders and she's still not going to take any crap from this one customer who's obviously trying to make her life hell. But this is what you don't see very often, right? Because you keep hearing like the customer comes first, blah, blah, blah. I love that. I don't know who she is, but I support her. Yeah.
This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Oh my god. Good luck straightening back out. This just in, oil is slippery. I don't know, apparently that's news to this person.
This is why these food delivery robots will never work. Don't invest in this company.
Yeah.
Look at this. Watch this.
Like, it's just so annoying. I want to chalk it up to them being young, but like, I wouldn't have done that when I was young. It gives young people a bad name when we're just like, oh, they're young. You know? And while we all do dumb stuff when we're young, we do dumb stuff when we're old. But like, if it's not yours, leave it alone. For anybody who's done theater, you at least at some point have had your backstage manager, your show manager say to you, in reference to the props, if it's not yours, don't touch it. And that applies to everyone. Needs to hear that lesson. If it's not yours, don't touch it. Unless you're helping in some way. Like it's on fire and you're putting it out of fire, okay? Not in like a, I think that this would be nice and helpful? No, don't touch it if it's not yours. It's not fun or funny. Somebody paid money for that, and it's their food.
I'll let you record. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I just had back surgery, so I think maybe part of that. I'm not gonna do that.
So that person obviously got kicked off the plane.
Last chance. Alright, let's go. Go, ma'am.
Obviously. I like that she asks, "Who are you?" It's very clear.
Once we get the door closed, we're gonna fly it like we stole it, so. Thank you very much for your patience. We'll get you as quickly as possible.
Oh my gosh. I like that the flight attendant on the intercom said, once we get the door closed, we're gonna fly it like we stole it. I mean, I get what you're trying to say. I've just never heard that before. All right, let's get to our destination. Hopefully they're going on a vacation or something. They need it after that Karen. SUV swerving into that truck. Was that on accident or was it on purpose?
There's nothing more intimidating than a dad wearing an apron in a home hardware.
I have the receipt. We bought it already.
You work it out with another store. Well, you go work it out with them. And as soon as I do, I will. When I have the same price. From this young lady. I didn't take away from anything. I was here. That's what you're trying to do right now.
Why do I have to wait for you to call another store? It's mine. I don't need to wait.
I was right in front of it. I said, I want this toilet.
We paid for it. I prayed that I picked
Put your camera down.
Go ahead, record me. I'm not doing anything wrong. You have my toilet that I can't grab.
This whole conflict here in its entirety is all about pooping. I didn't want to get into the politics of who was there first and who has what and who has claim over which toilet and how long each customer gets to read the box before, you know, they gotta let it go. I don't know the rules to that. All I know is that this is hilarious because both of these parties involved have to take a shit so bad. They're like, listen, man, I need that toilet. He's like, well, I need to see if there's a better price first, and then maybe I'll take this one. Even like me at work sometimes, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it. Do I have to do it? Maybe I'll just hold it for 7.5 hours.
Yeah. Yep. Why would you do that? Do you think that was on purpose or by accident? Probably on purpose if the truck swerved back, but either way, I don't think anybody should do it. I'm just saying that is what happens typically when you do that. People get angry. Don't think it's right to get angry, and then you should just, you know, thank your lucky stars. But then it was probably on purpose because they had to probably teach them a lesson and be like, don't swerve at me anymore. Okay? I'm in a truck. That just wins. I'm in a big truck. That would win in a fight.
76
Give
cents.
me my change.
Yes, ma'am. It's $11.
We will not be back. Give me my change. Do y'all know how many times we have been to this restaurant and to be insulted by this man about a soda in a cup?
What was the insult? I don't really get it. Maybe I'm confused. I'm not really sure. Again, like a lot of these videos need context, I feel like. Something about soda.
We will not be back. Like I don't want to pay you ass. Let me show you how much money I have in my purse.
I mean, whatever. I mean, I just, you know what? If I walked in that store, I saw someone screaming like that, no matter the context, I'm walking right back out. I mean, it's just a massive scene, but I would have to know more about it before I side with someone. Yeah.
Oh, dang. So something happened, there was a collision, but then it was all good in the end and everyone was chill? All right, that's pretty all right. At least everyone was okay. That's what it looked like. Maybe I'm misunderstanding, but that's what it looked like from over here.
Throw it at him, throw it at him, throw it at him. Yeah.
God, I hate people, man. This video is like really making me lose faith in humanity. The guy's just like trying to work, trying to make a living, and he's just got people just literally just abusing him. Wow. Just let the man work. Let the man just make people food. Okay, they're angry. They're angrier than I am, that's for sure. Yeah, man, I would not mess with an animal, even a cat. Those things are scary. Cats can be so scary. I once lived with this girl who had a cat, and it was the meanest cat in the world, and I was legitimately terrified of it. Like, one time she wasn't home and she like let it like roam around the apartment, obviously, like that's its home. And then it was on its like little cat tree thing in the living room, and I could not walk past it without this thing hissing at me. And I like had to put up like a pillow shield to walk past it because I was so scared. I don't know why, it was just a mean cat. And it wasn't just me, it was everyone except for her. Even her boyfriend. The cat just hated everyone. Evil, evil cat. I'll never forget it.
You guys actually no. You guys don't buy gaming consoles?
No.
Oh, what is this actually? I found it in my brother's room. He just moved out to college.
You guys need to leave. You need to leave or I'm calling the cops.
I just want to sell this console, man.
I need an officer here as soon as possible. I have a couple of guests trespassing on the premises.
I was just trying to sell this console to him, and I guess he didn't like it because he called the cops on me.
Sounds like the option's gonna be up to you guys. You can either delete the video made in there, or they're gonna want to press charges for whatever. So
yeah, I mean they can press charges. I mean their stocks are so high right now.
That last line was just too good about the stocks. I'm sorry, that was too good. No, yeah, you can't walk in with a device that you've taped together to anywhere. How does that sound? I know what that is. I understand what that is. I understand what he's trying to do in the video because I'm 28 and I grew up with these consoles. No one's gonna understand if you walk in with that. Like, good luck, pal. Yeah, walk into an airport with like GameCube taped to another console. That's awesome. You're gonna have the same reaction, if not way worse.
There's just another one. Oh my gosh! Oh, another piggy. I wonder if we're putting in that bear video. Because I mean, that bear was a Karen who got instant justice. Wasn't expecting the pig to fight back and wasn't expecting there to be another pig on top of it. I don't know. I'm just saying. We could throw that in. I don't think it was supposed to be there, but it's relevant. It's relevant and it was a good video too. So even if we don't put it in, I liked the clip. So thank you. Checked his phone to see if he's cheating and found screenshots of me cheating. Yeah, that's typically how that goes. Not surprising that you thought he was cheating when you're currently cheating, you know? Get real suspicious. At 4:33 a.m. too, you know that just happened. Probably unlocked his phone while he was sleeping, right there.
Larry! And let me get a purple brisk iced tea drink.
Dude, that turns me on.
Did he just say that turns him on? I love it. I love it. I don't know what's happening. See, this is great. This is great. This is one of those pranks where I think you can get away with it because obviously their friend working the drive-thru doesn't seem to mind and they probably came up with this thing together. But all the other prank videos need to take note of this. This is how you appropriately go through the drive-thru and demand your order. But they got it right. We need to take notes, everybody.
June. This was recent. June 20th. A little over a month ago. Crazy. Blossom. Well, Blossom, you should probably not cheat anymore. Hope you learned a lesson. Jesus. Okay, I know what happened here because I saw this on Reddit yesterday. This guy went to go and kick that dog because he's an asshole and he missed, thank God, but he also fell and hurt himself while trying to, you know, be a terrible human being. And that is the definition of instant justice and I love to see it. What an asshole. Well, that's what happens. That's what happens and I hope that couple walking down the alley laughed at him. One review a day ago. No. 1 star. I saw a rat whilst eating here. That's disgusting. Response from the owner a day ago. That's called a mirror. Absolutely roasted. Absolutely roasted. I know that there are people who do fake reviews and stuff because they're like angry for a personal reason at like somebody who works at the restaurant or whatever. I wonder if this is one of those cases. Either way, hilarious. Probably not great for business, but very funny. Good for me.
I'm gonna use that.
Don't worry, Home Depot Maryville. At 8 months pregnant, will just load her own lumber. Don't feel it necessary to interrupt your conversation. What did the comments say? Why is she not able to load wood? And if it's an issue, where is her husband? I get on, you know, a few different levels here. I do agree that the employees should help, but I think that they should just help anyone, because they work there. But why would you go alone if you can't do the thing? I don't know. I see it from both sides, personally. What do you guys think? Who's right and who's wrong in this situation? I think everybody's kind of right, and I think everybody's kind of wrong. So let me know. You tell me. Are you absolutely insane? That cop was probably so pissed. People are freaking crazy. That's a police officer, isn't it? Yes. Yes. Crazy. Crazy. That cop's probably so pissed. But like, people forget that when you're driving a car, like, it's a privilege. That's a heavy piece of machinery. You can't just be crazy because you're angry. You can't just cut people off, drive in the middle of the road, cut people off, and then stop them in the middle of traffic. I can name at least 7 things about that that's like so unsafe and putting everyone on the road at risk. That police officer was probably pissed when he got out. Customer handed out his own laminated drink recipe. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just picturing that somebody would do this to me on my weekend job. I would just, that'd be a refuse to serve. A 13 ingredient drink recipe. Sir, no bartender has time for this. So true. What does he want? Recipe for Chuck's drink. Like, also, what? What on earth for Chuck's drink? I'm like, sorry, we don't have a button for that. Vodka, Malibu, Captain Morgan, Southern Comfort, Triple Sec, Amaretto, Peach Schnapps, Morocco Blue Liqueur, Banana Liqueur, Sprite, Pineapple Juice, Orange Juice, Sour Mix. Jesus, this is worse than a Long Island iced tea. So much worse. Oh yeah, I saw this one last week.
Lacrosse ball.
Call the sheriff and say,
If you don't like it, then go back.
If you don't like it, why don't you stop parking in the street and everything else?
Like, what? So we went from lacrosse ball, and then they were like, chill, and then so she brings up the parking in the street, because, you know, she's got to have something to yell about.
We're on our property. We're on our property.
Are you the friend across the street that never even could be social because you're friends with these people?
And now she's coming for this guy, talking about how he's not social enough.
A person you never even met. Okay.
Everyone's getting that smoke. Everyone is getting that smoke. Karen is not having it. She doesn't want no part of anyone's BS. She's going off. That video is very funny. Oh, what's going on here?
No, I told you not to park on my private property.
This is public street parking.
Oh, you did not just honk at me.
That has to be fake. Please tell me that's fake. I'm waiting. I'm waiting as if you're gonna tell me that it's fake, but you're not here.
No, I just went.
Taking down flags from school.
Why are you taking it down? Okay.
This is Mexico. This says Mexico. I'm taking it down.
Why?
People are so weird. Like, why? Why would you spend your time doing that? It's so weird. It is so weird. I hope that there's like some rule against this, you know what I mean? Some way that she got in trouble for doing this, because right now she's just, you know, obviously getting confronted and questioned, but no consequences. I want there to be consequences for Karens and their crazy behavior.
A Karen stormed into our Christmas party.
Get the penguin.
Imagine just walking into somebody's house. They'll turn around so quickly, so confused.
Whoa. What? In the house?
That's insane. Imagine just walking in. You could totally have knocked, but you just chose not to. Oh my god, yeah, no. They handled it more calmly than I would have, I feel like.
You are repairing other people's vehicles in your neighborhood, in your house, and that's against bylaws, all right? So,
Karens always need to get involved in business that isn't
That one
theirs.
is mine, and that one is also. Yes, they are.
if I were to run a vehicle check on that,
You can do whatever it is you want to do, lady.
If I were to run a vehicle check, I'm like, who are you to run a vehicle check, Karen? But go right ahead. Like, what do you want? I'm fixing cars in my own garage? God forbid.
Okay. But do me a favor, mind your own business and stay on your side of the street.
Bringing down the property values of everybody around here.
Is it really me?
Well,
or is it
hopefully
you?
you're selling, because I don't want to live around you anymore.
When you go out at 4 o'clock in the morning or 12 o'clock in the morning.
I work at night. I work at night.
What a weirdo. What a weirdo. Why are you asking me about his schedule? Somebody asked me, well, why are you going out at this time? I'd be like, why are you stalking me? I would take that to the police and be like, my neighbor is making me really uncomfortable.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
I don't know what you do. But
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
You're right, it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
What a weirdo. She's strange.
Didn't they just knock over each other? It'd be so much easier that way. It'd be so much
I was taught that if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I'm instilling that today, in this moment. Because I don't have anything nice to say.
We tried to help her find a new bra after she complained about the one she bought. Here we go.
Yeah, I think I might take some bras too, because like you can just steal now, right?
Well, stealing is never okay.
No, but they're looting everywhere.
We tried to help her find a new bra after she complained about the one she bought.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
We returned the bra she didn't like even though it was past the return date.
You're stealing, so you go.
No, I'm not stealing.
You are stealing.
Left the store?
You just said you were going to steal.
Left the store.
You just said you were going to steal.
No, I said stealing. Everybody's doing it.
So, okay, go ahead.
Imagine going into a restaurant and you're in the middle of a meal and you're like, hey, you know what? It seems like everyone's dining and dashing now, right? Anyways, we'll get the dessert menu. You're like, are you about to steal some shit? Yeah, you can't do this. You can't act like this, first of all, because it's just, you know, not how adults do it most of the time. So let's try not to do that. But yeah, you also said you were gonna steal. Like that's, what are you, the Riddler? Stealing these days, huh? Funny, everyone seems to be on it nowadays, huh?
Ew! Just toes everywhere. People always got their feet out on somebody else's seat on an airplane. Oh my god. If this happened to me, I'd just start tickling them. Ew.
Okay. Weird how nothing's on the walls to begin with, right? It's almost like this happens a lot, you'd guess. God, that's so annoying. I would quit. I would just quit on the spot. If I walked down the aisle and I had to clean that up, I would probably quit on the spot.
It's not even a parking space. It's not even a parking space and you still managed to be the absolute worst. This is so entitled, so annoying. That's really funny. Well, it's not funny, actually, because that probably really inconvenienced someone.
We apologize to our customers that we no longer have dressing rooms. They were being used as restrooms and were a public health concern. Yep, hey guys, let's stop taking shit in changing rooms. Let's stop doing that, I think. Let's just use jeans, sweaters, maybe the odd sock, sure. Do you try on socks? No one tries on socks before they buy them. But you know, no one does. They don't take shits in the change rooms. So let's just keep that. Let's not do that ever again.
Can you read that? Yeah. Feeling sad, fed up, so annoyed and angry because when I visited my son's grave today, someone has stolen his Star Wars Millennium Falcon that I had made for him. Why do people do this? Hurt people even more than they are already hurting. This is what it was like. That's really, really shitty. There's like really no other way to put that. That's like the worst. Wow, I hope they got it back. That's terrible, man. That's terrible. Oh gosh. Taylor and I, sometimes there's a graveyard close to us and sometimes we go and just like go for a walk and walk through it. Like it's pretty big. And it's like so lovely to see the things that people have like brought and set up and all of that stuff. I couldn't imagine stealing it. How selfish can you be, man? People are wild.